What did you see from Sam Merrill tonight?
Guts, grit, professionalism. Just a guy who always puts himself in position that if his number's called, he's going to be ready to go. And I think he showed that tonight. But you just never know. And for him to just be ready and stay ready just speaks a lot to his character and who he is.
Your bench has contributed a lot this year already, but now today it was overtime, needing to play big minutes. How did you see them step up as a whole?
I think they're a versatile group, and there's so many things they can do. Whether it's foul trouble, they're stepping in for guys. Whether it's shot making, we got multiple guys who can defend different positions. So I think we just played the game as a whole, and we shared it. But again, when those guys' numbers were called, they were big for us.
With Jared Allen getting early fouls, what did you see from the defense playing in that small ball lineup?
I thought we competed. I thought we did a really good job finishing possessions, which we were having a hard time with. We had multiple guys go in and rebound the basketball and come up with those extra possessions for us. But I thought that the spacing it created on the offensive end of the floor gave us an advantage. But again, I think the guys just found a way, just went out and scrapped, and whatever was needed, whatever was called upon, they went out and got it done.
Don had 8 points in the first half and then ended with 37. What did you see about the adjustments that he made at halftime to be able to create for you guys?
Well, I think it was a matter of him just setting the table. They were guarding him a certain way early in the game, and I thought he was making the right plays, trying to get the ball to his teammates. And then the game got tight, and he does what he does. He needed to go out, be aggressive, and find a way to put some points on the board, and he did it.
Okay, guys, question and a follow-up so everybody can get a chance.
Spencer Davies, Cavs Insider. Going back to Sam, not even just the shots that he's taking, but when you see a play like him going to chase after a loose ball, or you see him keeping the possession alive on the offensive end, how much does that help you trust him even more when he's out there?
We trust Sam. It's just a matter of opportunity, and he took advantage of his opportunity. We know both sides of the ball. He's going to do all the things that contribute to winning. He defensive rebounds, he defends his position, he dives on the floor, he chases down loose balls. So, it's not a matter of trust, it's just a matter of opportunity. He's getting his opportunity and taking advantage of it.
And I feel like we've had this conversation about Isaac a lot over the years, but it seems like the unsung hero thing can only go so far. But he plays bigger than he looks, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's what he's figuring out, which I think is great, is they're putting different matchups on him. Now they're putting big guys on him, and those big guys can't stay in front of him. So he's beating those guys off the bounce and then going to make the next right play.
Chris.
Hey, JB.
What's up, Chris?
What led to you going with Sam to start overtime?
I just thought, there was a need for some, an extra distraction on the offensive end of the floor. The way that they were guarding us, they were trying to just switch everything and keep it in front of us. So I thought having a guy out there who moves the way that Sam moves was going to make him difficult to guard. And it would free up him, but it would free up his teammates as well, because you got to worry about him and you got to laser in on him. But he does such a good job of moving and creating that distraction that it just opened up the offense for us.
Evan Damar right on you. But JB, did you get an explanation on what happened to Max when he was on the ground?
He got slapped in the face.
I saw that.
Yeah, that was no. There was no explanation. He just got slapped in the face, and that was it.
On a more positive note with Sam, I know his shots were huge for you guys, especially down the stretch. But is it more impressive just how he's able to stay consistently ready, especially when you guys are healthy? His numbers are probably not going to get called as often.
Yeah, he's a professional, right? And he's here for a reason. Again, give our front office staff a bunch of credit for continuing to find guys like Sam, guys who may not be, highly touted, but these guys are heck of basketball players. And he's just another one of those guys that our front office has been able to find. And, again, it speaks to his character as a person to just be ready. You watch him in days on practice, off days, those types of things, and he's just working and preparing himself for these moments.
And it looked like Donovan was grabbing his shoulder in the closing moments of the game. Is he okay?
We'll see.
Last one, James.
Jackson's looking to write down Euclid. So what did you learn about Sam that you didn't already know? Because it's one thing to see it in practice, it's another thing to see it in overtime.
He's got huge courage. You know, again, to take some of those shots when those, you know, pressure moments, be able to knock them down, be able to drive and finish over a big guy. You know, he's got great courage. And I think you only see those things in those moments, right? When a guy's number's called in a pressure situation and you see how they respond. And I thought he did a great job of responding and showing, you know, that courage and those guts.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good night.